So it's the July Creators Challenge 2020. This day, what day am I even on? I'm far in, I'm behind, and I'm feeling stressed out about it. So today is the 12th, and I think I'm on day 8. Goodness. That means I'm 4 days behind. No, I'm on day 9. Be vulnerable, share struggle. So I got 1, 2, 3, yeah, I got 4 days. Be vulnerable, share struggle. That's what day 9 was supposed to be. Day 10, a message of hope. Day 11, find the connection between two random things. And day 12, today, a quote that stands out to you. So, you know, there's, I don't really know what the rules are, honestly, to the July Creator Challenge 2020. I don't know what the rules are, but I could tell you what, I'm going to do my best to adhere to them and also to not quit. I don't want to quit. I'm not going to quit. Okay, let me just wrap these up into a video, catch up, and start again. You know, that's all I can do. And which is kind of appropriate because technically the next piece of content that I put out in this challenge is supposed to be sharing a struggle and being vulnerable. And so in this video, I want to share the struggle of creating content. You know, I'm a content creator. I'm a video producer. I produce videos professionally. And, you know, it's really not hard to make content, right? Like, just like anything in life, right? It's all nuts and bolts. It's relatively simple once you have the resources and have the ideas and the pieces and people in place. When people are working together and doing their job, a film can be made. A feature-length $1 million film. It's all just about doing the activities, right? That's what really leads to success, is activities and habits. This is what I found for me. It's really easy to create content for other people. When I have clients or even friends or even family or just people, random people, and they're like, I want a thing. It's so simple. It's so easy to make something for someone else. But when it comes to creating content for myself, I face a massive struggle. To cut all the way into the core, I think it's a point of self-esteem, to be honest. I really do. I think that I value the needs of others and the wants of others higher than I value the needs and wants of myself. I think I look at myself and I feed myself last. That's where the problem lies. It's just true how I feel about myself and my self-worth, which stems way down, way in there in the core of Lucas Schuyler Scott, in a child version of myself, a little kid version of myself who thinks that he did something wrong. Not that he did something wrong, that he is wrong or bad just as he is, that he's just innately broken. And it's that brokenness inside of me, you know, that little boy, that brokenness is what he believes is that's what caused his father to leave him. I could feel it bubbling up. And it's from a first person perspective. Anything like those kind of situations, any situation, it's all from a personal first person perspective. You know, my father left me, right? Like there was no other thing going on. It was just really about me, not us, not my family, nothing like that. He left me. And so that version of myself, that child version of myself way down deep inside, the one that gets scared when the unknown is on the horizon, the one that starts screaming, the person in the back of the bus screaming, and I'm like, I'm trying to drive up here. If you could just calm down a little bit. The reactive version of myself, you know, that's really where it comes from, where that low self-esteem comes from, and then translates into I have trouble making content for myself. Content that I want to make for me, I have to like justify it and logic my way into all the reasons it makes sense for my business to make content, how much money I'm going to make for making this content. I have to attach all this extra external value to it in order to get the motivation to make it, rather than I just kind of want to make a thing. That first part, right, like my content is not even worth making without all kinds of justification. That first piece paired with, I really want this to be really good, like freaking perfect. It's gotta be perfect. You know, like just like all the details have to be exactly right. I've got to gain 1,000 subscribers. People have to comment on it, all this stuff that I put in place that stops me from just creating. I just want to make a thing, you know. So there's your struggle. There's my struggle anyway. You know, maybe as creators, you guys face this. Leave a comment below if you face this same struggle, that you find it's far easier to make content for others than it is for yourself. And have you examined it? Do you know what it is? Are you bold enough to be super vulnerable and put one sentence in a comment what it is that scares you or forces you to not make content for yourself? So there you go. There's my vulnerable. There's my struggle. So that's that piece.